Oh!
Bitch. No. This isn't playtime. Oh!
Holy shit, that looked like...
Hello and welcome to Retro 70s Kid, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Tonight I am doing the rest of my birthday haul, which I bought myself. And before I get into that, I just want to quickly mention a correction. My last episode, which I did my original Action Jackson, I said he was actually 50 years old. After filming, I sat back and thought, I'm incorrect because I just realized that Mego didn't start until 1971. So I was probably about 5 when I first got my Action Jackson. So it's 49 years. I made a big deal of it being 50, but it was wrong. I was wrong, it was 49 years. So anyway, I'm just gonna mention that in case I get these Mego collectors saying, Mego didn't come out until 1971. So yes, I realized I just made a mistake. So getting on with everything, I'm going to be adding to my Kenner Bionic family collection, which you've seen several times before. I'm sure we'll probably put a link in the description to show you my past shows so you can have a look. And what I've been after ever since I was a kid is, ready for the big reveal, ta-da! Oscar Goldman and his exploding briefcase and Maskatron. These came out in 1976, I think it was. And I never really saw them here in Australia. Maskatron I did. My cousin got Maskatron. I've spoken about that. I was not happy at the time. One Christmas my cousin got Maskatron and I was so jealous I didn't get it. And to this day I was so jealous. But I now finally have my own. They're eBay purchases.
You have your own.
So that was the universe trying to tell me something. So yeah, eBay purchases, I'm not telling you how much they were, but it's the first time I've seen an Oscar Goldman sold in Australia for quite a while because it's the postage. If you get it around the world, the postage is a killer. So I think it was only $20 postage. So let's show you what he is. Now what's so special about Oscar Goldman? He's Steve and Jamie's boss at the OSI. And what's so special about the figure? Absolutely nothing. He's just cool Oscar Goldman dressed in a beautiful outfit because in the show he was very up on his fashion, very fashionable, and the only thing missing I think is he usually wears glasses of some sort or sunnies, like Porsche design, and he never came with them and he really should have. But what to make, because of all these other figures do something, this is the only one that didn't. So to give him something exciting, they gave him this briefcase, which doesn't seem very much, but it's a secret mission exploding briefcase. Now it's got a mechanism here. If you pull and turn, it will open up. There we go. Let's see his beautifully 70s briefcase. Comes with his headphones, which fold out. He looks better with the headphones on. There we go. And you've got the reel-to-reel safe, these other electronic components. Push button thing, monitor, screen, and this is a dial to show the different things, like Steve's face. That's a building. That's a map. I think nuclear missiles and other little things. And then also 2 secret files of Steve and Jamie, which didn't come with it. It was missing. And I've recreated them. I made them on my desktop Word. And I had a bit of help from my producer who helped me with these. We managed to be able to copy them and change the size and print them out. And I actually made the files myself from Word, which I was very impressed about. Did that all myself.
What a fabulous job.
Thank you. So that's all Steve's stuff. I'm not sure if that's all the bits, but that's all the ones that we could find online. And this is Jamie's one. She didn't come. They didn't have one of this with her photo, so I made one. And this is just some of the other stuff for her. So at least they've both got the files. Now the other thing, so since we've got the good side, if a bad guy steals it and tries to get into this, he's not going to be able to because there is a secret way. And if he doesn't get into it correctly, it will explode, just like in Mission Impossible. And to do that, you simply, oh, I knew this wasn't gonna. Oh! Oh, there we go, exploding briefcase. Top flies off. You've got the damage. And you open it up and it's destroyed. Tape deck's destroyed, the safe, files are burnt. And the poor guy that tried to open it's probably dead or was missing a face. So yeah, so that's the cool exploding briefcase accessory. And that just really makes him, because he is the coolest guy. Oscar Goldman, played by Richard Anderson beautifully, who only died a few years ago, I believe. Does he want to hold it or not? Other hand. There we go. So we can hold it. Oh. I won't try. We all know what it's going to look like. So yeah, and he's got his beautiful, trendy, funky jacket on with press studs. Look at his nice undershirt. His pants, which is a very, very thin material, and they came. I have ironed them, but and they have been given a wash, but I'm too scared to handle them too much because they're very fragile. And his shoes and socks. So he's complete. Mamacita, I think I've left my coffee on the lanai. Thank you. So anyway, so that's beautiful, Oscar. Thank you. Sorry, I'm gonna drop. And now for Maskatron. Finally, I have Maskatron. I'm so happy about that. And he comes with 3 masks and 2 interchangeable arms. This is the 3rd mask that he's wearing of John Saxon, the actor, who actually played the part. And that's the Maskatron face underneath. And he comes with, that's the John Saxon, Steve, and Oscar Goldman. And now the reason why I got this at an affordable price is because this arm here is missing, there's a black suction cup and just like a black rubber hose with a black suction cup that these fire out his arms and it should have stuck, but that was missing, so I got it a lot cheaper. And I don't care about that. I could make one if I absolutely really wanted one, but I don't care because it's not going to be played with. And these probably won't even be seen. So, but anyway, more on the figure. Oh, this is the instructions. I think it's a copy, but they came with him. Yeah, it's definitely a copy. And he has so much play value. Now I found these Maskatron and, oh, where did that come out of, his chest? There was an episode I think called Day of the Robot where they introduced the fembots, and the fembots and this guy scared the hell out of me as a kid. I thought they were so freaky.
Who are you?
It's me, Steve! It's me, Steve! Smash the fembot controls!
Day of the Robot.
Day of the Robot, Mamacita. I'll sit you down and make you watch it one day.
He died in 2017.
You're really quickly using your accent. So there we go. So he's got his, because he's fully a robot and fully bionic in the show, which is why he's such a bad foe. And you have a lock mechanism for the head, and so when he's fighting with Steve or whoever, which one is it? That's the lock mechanism. Oh, there we go, and his head pops off. And he can fire his arms out. Watch out, Jamie, torpedo fist coming. If I can... Oh, got her. And he can also, if he's still standing, there we go. So if he's still on the ground, sort of struggling around, he can still lift his leg up.
That's all that matters.
You go, I'm gonna get you. There we go. And now he's just wriggling mess on the floor. Now we'll take his pants off so we can steady him. And he's like fully metal with cool purple pants. Well, not metal, plastic, but the metal look. And he's got this compartment at the back. I don't want to open it up too much to weaken the joint, the hinge, but is where you would store your masks. Which, yeah, I won't do it because I don't want to keep opening it up. But, so let's put, they just slide back in and you can lock it. So when you're dressing him, they don't pop off. And this one's like a claw. Does it open? Oh, you pull it back. And again, you can fire at someone. Oh, sorry, producer. And yeah, this is the one that's missing the suction cup. Oh, it goes in the right now. So yeah, so I'm so glad to have him. Good old Maskatron, and let's try the different faces on him. You've seen the John Saxon one. Looks like Steve with an eye, with two real eyes instead of the one that's cut out. And then you've got Oscar. So if you didn't have Steve or Oscar and you just had Maskatron like my cousin just had, you had three characters in one. So you're all set, you just couldn't sort of play as a group. unless you had really good imagination, which he didn't have.
And you?
I really hope he's not going to be watching this.
Yeah.
So very happy to have him and Oscar. The last of my birthday splurge.
Was he very expensive, Gavin?
I'm not even going to tell you how much they were, but it was a price that I thought was quite reasonable, considering they're usually, with all their parts, $300 up and in the box, or with the box, it's up a few $100s after that, and then if it's brand new unopened in the box, you can take it further than that. So, but it was a price that I thought, yeah, I'm not going to resell it. I'm not looking at doing that. I just wanted to have it. So I was just very, very happy to get them both. So
The case as well.
and the briefcase, which I had to buy separately, it didn't come with him, but I had to buy separately. Of course, they don't
Is that
make it easy
expensive?
for you. Shut up, Mamacita.
Oh, tell us, please share with the world.
And there is one more. There's two other figures that came in this whole set, which was the bionic Bigfoot, which was played by Andre the Giant, which I was never into that episode or the figure. So I probably won't bother with him, and he's super expensive on the second-hand market. But the one I do want is a Fembot, which is a female version of these, and comes with masks and can't remember what else. But there is one on eBay at the moment, but she doesn't have her masks and she doesn't have shoes, and I think for what they're asking, I'm not really willing to pay that price for the basic doll.
Maskatron reminds me somewhat of the very old version of Westworld.
You're right, and I was going to mention that. Thank you, producer. I did forget to mention it. If you look at the 1974 Westworld movie with bald guy, what's his name? You're not going to know.
And do you know Gavin?
Yul Brynner.
Gilbreth.
Yul Brynner. The robots in that, I think the $6 Million Man episode stole them pretty much from the Westworld movie because they look very, very similar without. And if you haven't seen the footage already, we'll show you the footage of what they look like. So thank you for that, producer. What else did I have to say? I've got some shout outs. Hello, Nick from the UK. Thank you for the lovely comments and for the birthday wishes. Just want to say hi. And to Chrissy, my childhood friend, and Lynn, hello to them and to all my lovely subscribers. And if you do watch and enjoy, like and subscribe. And if you leave a comment, please let me know where you're from, because I just love to know where everybody's from. I just don't want like this anonymous sentence from it with name. You know, I'd like to know a little bit more. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my other $6 Million Man Bionic episodes. And there's something else coming up very, very in the...
Sorry.
I can't look at you.
I'm
Stop
so
it.
serious. I just... Sorry.
Oh, now completely...
Please don't.
I nearly swore.
I just ruined that.
Yeah, shut up.
Course.
Could you go and rattle the pots and pans? No, don't even do that actually. Okay, okay, let's... Thank you and good night. A little bit of attention, then you're going to have to go.
She's having a real lovely
Right. Right. See, how can I say no to this? You know, on eBay, when they talk about things coming from a pet-free home, this ain't one of them.
pet-free home.
Yeah, we'll go on about pet hair and stuff, which is...
What? Who? What?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't.
Puss, come on, I think it's time to go now. I'm not going to play. Come on. Come on.
Oh!
Come on. Pop down. I don't want them to see that I'm wearing board shorts. Come on, off. You gotta go, Puss. Come on.
Oh, she's gonna be wild.
Come on, please. Not. Ah!
I'll do it when I want
You
to.
bitch. Oh!
Oh!
Bitch. No, no. This isn't playtime. Oh!
Shit, that was like...
People are going to think she's really vicious. She's not. But she's... wants some attention, don't you?
Her knee. She's like,
You
I'm the
reckon
boss in this
too?
room. Look at her tail. That,
Ah!
that one hurt?
No, she didn't get me, but she thinks I'm playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Especially around these incredibly expensive vintage toys, no. And that cost about as much as this. Hurry up and finish. Come on, no.
Yeah, I don't think Benny cares about that.
I don't think he's like, gives a shit right now. She's
I
like,
wanna play.
my table.
I play.
It's on.
Oh. Look at the scratches from the last time we played. Look.
Cats are so low.
Is it?